All I'm saying is, you know, if I was a bird, well, I'd shag me.
Can you hear yourself?
I reckon she's got to be a lesbian, hasn't she?
What, just because she knocked you back?
Listen, mate, all right? I don't get knocked back, okay? Unless they're either A, a lesbian, or B, frigid.
Or both.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, maybe she's got a boyfriend.
So?
Yeah, well, you know, maybe she's happy with him.
Well, mate, happy, so what? Why go for second best? Mick, straight off, okay? If you was a bird, would you shag me?
But he's having a crisis of confidence and your receptionist blanked him.
Very simple, yes or no?
No.
Right. Well, that's because you'd be a lesbian.
Hi, welcome to this video today, which is all about Forex trading discipline and learning to control your emotions when you trade. You know, it's a fact that the majority of traders cannot control their emotions and lose. What I want to do here is go through how much impact emotion does have on traders so you're prepared for it, and how to combat it by changing your beliefs. Now, in terms of the opening video clip, I've used a clip from the TV series Hustle, and you've got Danny there doing what most losing Forex traders do, and that is to basically deny the facts and basically let their ego get involved. And the reason I've used that clip is if you take money, okay, and you take relationships, the same part of the brain is involved in terms of generating an emotional response. And I went to a very interesting seminar where the guy really brought it home to me, the contrast. And he spent a lot of time talking about money management. And at the end he said, and I bet everyone in the audience thinks it's just going to be pretty easy to follow the rules, because I'm going to ask you a question. And the question is this. And he basically said, how many people in the audience have pursued a member of the opposite sex when they knew they were going to get nowhere? And just about everyone put their hand up. And you see that a lot, okay, in terms of, any type of relationship, logic will go out the window and hope will take over. So, someone will just hope someone might change their mind and like them or whatever it might be. We've all had, probably the experiences that I'm just discussing here. But that really brought home to me, you do something you shouldn't in a relationship. And that actually does happen in the markets. Traders know they shouldn't be running a loss, yet they hope it turns around. Their ego is involved as well. Now, if you think about it in terms of our ego, it's our self-esteem. Now, in trading, why does it hurt our ego, to take a small loss? Well, the answer is because we're taught and conditioned to believe that being wrong is actually failure. So we allow it to dent our egos. However, it's different in Forex markets to, let's say, in relationships. In Forex markets, no one need know about your trading and your winners or your losers. I'm always astounded by the amount of traders who make it public, what they do in their trading accounts, how much money they're making or losing. Just puts undue pressure on them. I think if you actually just keep it to yourself, okay, then if you actually change your belief to accepting that taking small losses is the very route to profits, then it's very easy to take small losses and not hurt your ego or want to hold the small loss and let it turn around. And I was reading an article by Dr. Van Tharp. He's quite well known in terms of psychology and trading. And he was making this point that traders, what they'll do when their ego is involved is they'll let their losses run on and hope they turn around. But on the other side, what they'll do is when they've got a small profit, they'll snatch it very quickly to make themselves feel better. So doing the exact opposite of what they need to do to win, which is obviously cut losses and run profits. They're doing it the other way around, cutting their profits and running their losses. that is a recipe, obviously, for disaster in Forex trading. So I think what you have to do, if you come into Forex trading, just to understand the power of emotion that is going to be upon you. And it is very similar to the contrast we've just made with relationships and so forth. Be prepared for it. What you need to do is change your belief to losses, okay? And Van Tharp makes the point that you've got to treat trading as a game with rules. You follow the rules, and forget about the money. You're following the rules. Now, in terms of following rules and keeping losses small, you can change obviously your belief, but what you also need to do is have justifiable confidence. And Van Tharp makes the point that the great traders know they're going to win, and they've got justifiable confidence in themselves. And the reason they've got it is because of the education and research they've done into the markets. They've learnt a strategy for themselves. They know it's going to work longer term, okay? So that will enable them to trade it with confidence and discipline through those losing periods. You can't just come in the market and say, well, keeping losses is good, keeping losses small is good, and not have a strategy with an edge, because you will never do it either. You need to have justifiable confidence that you are going to win and come, back from a drawdown or a losing period into a period of winning trades. And I think a lot of traders actually underestimate how long you actually spend losing in Forex trading. It's typical for even the best traders to be losing for several weeks on end or a couple of months. That's nothing unusual to have your account equity, draw down for that period of time. And I think what you need to do when you come into Forex trading is really just accept drawdown and basically change your beliefs, and then basically have that strategy that you've learned. You can't acquire it from anyone else. You've learned that you've got confidence in, that you can follow with discipline. And when you actually trade Forex professionally, or you've done it for a while, you actually do come to the conclusion that taking small losses is actually the very route to profit. So long as you keep those losses small, you've got a strategy with an edge, those profitable trades will come. So never underestimate the power of emotion. What I'm going to do just before our credits is go out with what actually happened with Danny and the girl. On this occasion, he was right, but don't try it in Forex trading. Take care, have a good day.
Hey, listen, I'm going now, so I won't be pestering anymore. Okay, that's it. So the thing is, what I really wanted to know is, I've been in counselling for years, very low, very, very low self-esteem. It's killing me. All right, now my counsellor said to me any setback would be crippling, and I guess what I just really wanted to know is why you wouldn't go out with me. Because you're a lesbian? Yes. Yes! There's nothing wrong with that. Yes. Bloody no.
No.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.